Volvo luxury sedans very, very well. So I don't think there's quite possibly a Volvo luxury sedan that could be forgotten. We all know the not notorious, something positive, the beautiful amalgamation that is the Volvo S80 V8, especially in the year 2008. See, fun, 888. See, interesting. This is just one of the best Volvo luxury sedans ever. It's super reliable. I've recommended it in almost all my lists, right? We've seen these vehicles as they've gotten older, right? So I'm sure there's nothing that I could pull out of my hat where you wouldn't say, like, what's that? So, like I said before, we've known these sedans, and if you know these sedans thoroughly, you may know that they also go with their respective vehicle. The S80 goes with the XC90 as the biggest SUV and biggest sedan in Volvo's lineup. Now, we've seen how the XC90 has evolved, stopped selling in the year 2014 when it was updated by the new XC90, this hybrid version, the one that we have now. Well, they just replaced it. There's also the S90, right? The S90 was the replacement for the S80. So what can I pull out here, right? Volvo only has one major luxury sedan, and you know the S80 and you know the S90. So exactly what sedan could I pull out that would be the top of the line, luxury sedan, top of the line, that you would have never seen before, right? Exactly how could I do this, right? Just how, right? Because, again, we've seen the S80. I don't know about you. I saw one of these for the first time ever in Florida yesterday, and I said, what is that? I looked at it, and it was like, that just looks so weird. Number one, the weirdest thing about it, it has an older Volvo interior, which is weird, because you would think if they were to, and this is an S80, not an S90, you would think if they were to update the older version, they would have at least given it the new interior. No, this one has the same interior. I mean, it's just a facelift. And these are, for some reason, one of the most rare cars you can ever get, which is very weird. They have, this this digital dash, which is interesting. That's the difference between the past generation S80. But it just looks weird, like this connected bottom bit here. I've never seen one of these before. I saw this vehicle for the first time, I guess it makes sense that they would update it. And another reason why I was so confident that, this model was the be-all, end-all is because of that bigger part. The XC90 wasn't updated until 2014, and, we got the S90 in 2016. So if they didn't update the XC90 since 2002, they wouldn't update the S80, right? That made sense to me, somehow. But no, we had this thing, and it's just so weird. So why exactly is this thing a whisper in the air? Why exactly does no one remember this? I've talked to 4 people. Maybe you want to know, maybe it's amnesia day, right? Maybe everyone is just nuts. We're all crazy. We all hit our heads. This is an alternate universe, and all of you know it, and we're just going nuts. But yeah, so why do I think that, my guess is, why do I think that this is not a popular car? First of all, everyone knows the V8 was discontinued, and without the V8, you had a weird V4 and a kind of even weirder V6. 2 engines that don't really suit a very luxurious car like this, especially when you have the W engines from Volkswagen. And those are just over the top. So just because this thing solely came with a V4 and optional V6, just made it less cool than the original version. Also, remember, a lot of people buy these older cars, not objectively, right? They don't buy it because they think it's going to be a good car. They want that look, They want to be Dr. James Wilson on a house. They want the S80 V8. They want that top-of-the-line Volvo luxury that you can only get from a V8, right? A Volvo S80 V8, this look. This, I'm a billionaire and you'll never be able to catch up to me, and yet I'm still driving on the freeway and I'm still not passing you, and I will honk at you the entire time even though the other 4 lanes are open. Yes, that happened to be once. I am going the speed limit. You are annoying. Anyway, these cars just scream it, right? This is the, if you will, it version of a Volvo. You know, Volvo's not usually very showy. They usually have very boxy, rounded designs. You know, this classic Volvo style that we all associate with this car company. So, you know, like people, I know one of my friends bought this and he said, yeah, it's like I am the CEO of a company. It's like the Prius, right? When you're a Prius, you think that you're a B-tier celebrity. When you buy the S80, you think that you're, you know, a CEO of some kind. This look, this iconic look, you know, we've all seen one before of this generation, what makes it iconic, and it's what makes people look after it and go after it. I've never seen this before. You know, I mean, yes, from the outside it looks like a Volvo, but it looks like it ran through an AI first. You know, it's like, I mean, it looks like a Volvo, it tastes like a Volvo, and it sure damn smells like a Volvo. But it's just, it doesn't, I don't know. Like, you have the modern front, which looks like 2019 and further. And then you have, like, the weird boxy 90s doors with the 90s weird wheels from the XC90. You know, it's very confusing. And I have one thing that will confirm my suspicion. By the way, this was made from 2014 and over, that this was not a very popular car. I do all my listings that I find off of Auto Tempest. Auto Tempest essentially collects the results from every single, you know, Edmunds, everything, you know, CarMax, Carvana, all that crap. And you can sort through all of it, and you get every single vehicle that's available. So I'm using my usual Georgia zip code, and this is anywhere, could be anywhere. And yet there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 options. There's 10 options. That's it. Look over here. Any. There is nothing keeping any of these out. It is a Volvo S80 made after 2014. That is the only thing I am looking for. And yet, there is 10 options. 10. So obviously, I'm not the only one that knows that these are rare. 10 options. Like, I don't think a lot of people get how insane that is. Here, let me do something. The Toyota Camry, right? Camry. Oh no, I'm terrible at this. Camry. This is what you would consider an everyday car, a normal car. And it just keeps on going. That's a lot of cars. And look, we're not done. There's so many Camrys. You know, and look, the list never ends. There are so many Camrys out there. And we're not even down. What is this, by the best match or whatever? Yeah, we're not even down by 2024 yet. You know, I believe this is by age. Yeah, the rest of these are all new. The top, that was just this year and 2024. That's all the Camrys that are for sale. So I hope you understand just how absolutely insane it is. Let's do another model. Let's do the C30, a hot hatch, right? There cannot be that many C30s, right? A rare luxury vehicle. And, oh wait, no, 2014, they discontinued them. And look at that. Oh, look, even more, yes. Oh, yep, see, that's it. So, still, with a C30, a Volvo hatchback that was also expensive, there are more results. So, why else should you care? Isn't it kind of fun to own the mystery vehicle? You know, the car, like, if you took the badging off of this, I would seriously, like, I've never used my phone while driving, ever. I would never endanger the people around me. But if I saw this thing, Google Lens is coming out. I don't know what the hell you drive, but it's so interesting. I don't know about you. I've never seen one before, ever. You know? Remember, it's Florida, so it's just a bunch of old people, and then their houses fall down, and then they build new ones, you know? So my neighbors all drive either, what is it? Oh, yeah. Hyundais and Kias, thinking that they're ahead of the curve, or Audis and Lexuses, the people who actually know how to buy a car. And, you know, that I've never seen one of these, you know, even though it would fit in Florida, bunch of old people. So yeah, these are the two listings that I could find, and it looks like a nice, I mean, again, there's nothing bad about this car. It's not bad at all. Please. Please. Anyway, it's just a very interesting car model, just because, you know, when a car, and you've never seen it before, it's just so interesting. And it also has the same butt for some reason, which is interesting, and the two-tone steering wheel. That is, I've found interesting so many times. It's just weird, you know, being a car enthusiast, I'm not going to start titling myself like airplane navigator or whatever. Being someone who has looked at a car maybe twice, you think you've seen every car out there. You've seen the Priuses, you've seen the Camrys, you've seen the Zondas, you've seen the McLarens, the McLaren. You've seen all of them. And it's just weird that the only car that you would have never seen is not going to be an Aptera, or it's not going to be like a Wigo or something like that. It's going to be a Volvo, a car brand that I am very much receptive to, right, and interested in what they have to put out. So, I don't know about you, maybe I just have amnesia. Maybe, while I was in Oregon, a gigantic, thing hit my head and I didn't even notice. Maybe, hey, it's Oregon, Gravity Falls, anything can happen there. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We just listed all the normal people there. If you're sticking to this thing, you're probably a fan or someone associated with the channel. So, I don't want to drag this on for too long. That computer repair really stung. If you don't know, my computer decided, I woke up, it was a brand fresh new day, and my computer had stripes all over the screen. Now, as you know, I used to repair Apple devices in the past, right? This would be, no, no worry, I wouldn't be sweating it. But there's one key thing you're realizing here. This is a 2020 MacBook Air. Now, if you're not already understanding it, they're a nightmare. It's an envelope of electronics, and you have to, take your iCloud off of it to even order parts, and you need a license to even get the good, prices, which is already annoying. It's almost impossible to fix these damn laptops. A 2010 MacBook Pro, I could put Windows, I could do whatever I want on that laptop. This thing, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, boy, I'm not fixing that thing. I've met my fair share of new Apple phones. I don't feel like having, a microphone or whatever that doesn't work because the part is not the same, singular atom from the first computer. I don't have time to deal with that. I just gave it to the shop to fix it. So yeah, just letting you know, this is filmed on the new computer. My computer is fixed. I have a lot in store for this channel. The video that I made prior, my goals haven't changed. They're just slightly different. So, you'll see. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Jeez. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon.